Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to integrate BigCommerce and Salesforce. So our use case is pretty simple. When a new order is added in BigCommerce, it will automatically create a lead in Salesforce. Now BigCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform and Salesforce is an excellent CRM tool. So what we are going to do is we are going to send the data from BigCommerce to Salesforce. But there is one minor problem. There is no integration between BigCommerce and Salesforce. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate BigCommerce and Salesforce. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find connect. Here click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as BigCommerce to Salesforce. BigCommerce to Salesforce. Okay, then click on Create. So when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as BigCommerce? Because we want to send the data from BigCommerce. Okay, so now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new order created? Okay, so a new order created is basically a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically an if statement. Basically, it means that if a new order is created, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are more trigger events like new customer, new product, product updated, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new order is created in BigCommerce. Okay, so just click on connect with BigCommerce. Okay, so in the new credentials, we have 3 blanks to fill: the client ID, access token, and the store hash key. Okay, so to get all of these details, let's have a visit to BigCommerce. Okay, so first of all, you have to click on this part called as advanced settings. Click this. In the advanced settings, you will have the option called as API accounts. Click this. Okay, so when you click on API accounts, you will find the store API accounts. Click on create API account. Click this. Okay, so here you have 2 choices. Create v2 hash v3 API token, and the second one is create stencil CLI token. So I am going with this one, that is a create v2 hash v3 API token. Click this. Okay, so we have to give a name to this API account. I'm going to give it as Salesforce lead integration. Salesforce lead integration. Okay, so now in the API path, you can find the store hash key. Simply copy this. Okay, copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so now coming to the client ID and the access token. So to get them, let's again go back to BigCommerce. So how about we make some changes in the auth scopes? For example, in the customer, let's make it as modify. In the information and settings, let's make it as modify. Similarly, in the orders, make it at modify. And of course, in the order transaction, let's keep it as modify. Okay, so we have changed all the settings in auth scopes. And just scroll down and you will find the option called as save. Click on save. Okay, so this is the client ID you want. Simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, similarly for the access token, simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the client ID, we have got the access token, and we have got the store hash key. Just click on save. So when you click on save, you will find the webhook URL. So our obvious question is what I'm going to do with it. You don't have to do anything much. Basically, we are just trying to integrate BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing we have integrated BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So basically this means that whenever a new order is created in BigCommerce, Pabbly Connect has to capture this data. Now to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures the data, scroll down. And at the bottom, you will find the option called as Capture Webhook Response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So how about we go to BigCommerce. Let me click on done and I'm going to open a store. Okay, open the store and imagine this, I am a customer. Okay, so I have already signed in as a customer and I'm going to make a purchase. So I'm going to utility and I'm going to make a purchase of this particular phone, Nokia N70. Click this. Okay, so I'm just going to click on add to cart. Okay, proceed to checkout. Okay, so now this is the name, that is name of the person, that is 𝗪𝗵𝗆𝗯𝗯𝗋@gmail.com. This is the email and this is the name, that is Dracula Pink. Okay, this is the first name, that is Dracula. This is the last name, that is Pink. And these are the address related information. Excellent. Okay, so these are all the details associated with the customer. Just click on continue. Okay, so now we are going to make a payment. So we have entered the card details, make some entry in CVV, just click on place order. Okay, so as you can see in Pabbly store, it is showing thank you Dracula. Okay, so the purchase has been made by Dracula and the purchase is worth 100 rupees. So let's go to Pabbly Connect. Since Pabbly Connect is integrated with BigCommerce, has it captured this data? So let's have a look. Yes, as you can see, it is showing it has captured some data, but this is not the data we want. We want the data related to customer and the order. For example, we want the name, we want the email, we want the phone number, we want the address, we want the country. So all this detail is not present here. Basically, it is showing some random gibberish and we don't want that. So my point is, where is the data? So actually the data is stored in this particular address. So basically we have to extract that data from this particular address. So your obvious question is how I'm going to do that? It's actually pretty easy. Just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as BigCommerce again, because we are going to extract the data. Okay, so BigCommerce it is. Now in the action event, we are going with the get order by ID. Then click on connect with BigCommerce. Okay, so in the new credentials, we again have the three blanks, client ID, access token, and the store hash key. So we are not going to fill that again. We just go down and click on the recent setting, that is BigCommerce 13, and click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, you will find the order ID blank. So basically you have to fill in this blank, basically you have to fill in this data into this blank. So your obvious question is how I'm going to do that. So let me introduce you to this button. This is called as the mapping button. Click this and scroll down and you will find the data here. Click this and enter it. And so as you can see, we have mapped in this particular ID. So just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing we have extracted the data. So let me scroll down and let me see all the data that has been captured. So as you can see, this is the unit price of that product N70, and we have the country as India, and then we have the currency as INR. Excellent. So where is our name? Yes, we have the name, that is Dracula. The last name is Pink. And then we have the street one as Aston Park Villa, Administer Road Villa, and then we have street two as Administer Road. And the city is Paris, and this is the zip code, and this is the country, France. Excellent. Now there is the email. So we have got all the data that we need. So we have to sync in all this data into Salesforce to create a lead. So to do that, all you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another action window opens up. This time in the choose app, let's make it as Salesforce. Okay. Now in the action event, let's make it as create a lead. Now create a lead is an action event. There are many more action events like create task, create contact, create account. All of them are bunch of action events. However, just like the triggers, if you don't find the action event according to your choice, you can make a contact at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to create a lead in Salesforce. Okay, so just click on connect with Salesforce. Okay, in the new credentials, just again click on connect with Salesforce. Okay, so now Pabbly is demanding access to Salesforce. So before you click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so on the basis of that trust, just click on allow. Okay, so it is showing the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. So when you click on OK, you will find a series of blanks in front of you. The purpose of this blank is very simple. We are going to enter the details that we have fetched from BigCommerce via Pabbly Connect. So to map in the details, all you have to do is just click on this button, mapping button. So in the last name, we are just going to click on last, and we have the last name, that is Pink. The first name was Dracula. Okay. So the company name, do we have any information related to the company name? Of course not. So the company name is empty. So we are going to enter some other details. How about we go with the address line 1? Address line 1, do we have any relation? Okay, so we are going with the street, that is Administrator Road. Since we don't have any company related details, we are just going with the second line of address. And then we have the phone number. Do we have the phone number? No, the phone number is also empty. The guy hasn't filled it. So we are just leaving it blank. Now the email, yes, of course we have the email. So this is the email. So we can leave the description as it is. It's not important. Now the lead source is of course web. Okay. The status is open, not contacted. Rating is hot. The street, we have the first address. So we are going to put this one. The city was Paris, I think. Okay, now the country is France. Okay, so we have entered all the details that we want. All we have to do is now just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent to Salesforce. So let's have a look in Salesforce leads. So let's have a look in the leads. Oh yes, we have a lead called as Dracula Pink. Excellent. So when we expand this, we can find our rest of the details inside it. So the presence of this lead in Salesforce shows that we have successfully integrated BigCommerce and Salesforce with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if the integration is working fine or not by ordering one more product in BigCommerce. But before we do that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So let me go back to Pabbly Connect and let me minimize my action window. After that, again, let me minimize my action window, and again, let me minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated BigCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then you have extracted the data using the ID from BigCommerce, and then you integrated Salesforce to Pabbly Connect. So now there is a perfect flow of data between BigCommerce and Salesforce. Excellent. So let me go to BigCommerce, okay, and let me go to View Store, and we are going to just sign out. So the idea is that I'm going to register as a new customer so that all your doubts will be filled. So I'm going to register myself as a new customer. So okay, so how about I go with this one? So the email address is lobo2345678 something, and this is the password, Pabbly. Okay, and I'm going to confirm the password. Okay, so we have entered the password, we have entered the first name is Annie Michael. Okay, so press line 2. Okay, so we have entered all the details. I'm not a robot. Just click on create account. Okay, so a person called as Annie has been registered. So Annie is going to click on utility, and she's going to make a purchase of this particular mic, and she's going to include this into her cart, and then she's going to proceed to checkout. Okay, so these are the details. Her email address is lobo2344677@gmail.com, and this is the full name, Annie Michael, and these are the rest of the details. Okay, just click on continue. Okay, so these are the payment related information. It has been entered. Just click on place order. Okay, excellent. Okay, so a purchase has been made by a person called as Annie. So let's have a look in the leads whether we have a girl called as Annie. Yes, we have a girl called as Annie. We have a lead called as Annie. Okay, so our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new order is made in BigCommerce, it will be reflected as a lead in Salesforce.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.